Yo, 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 it's your boy Dreams. We are back on Cloud 9, Brazil, tudo bem. Look, we're trying out some new stuff, man. I've been very, very intrigued since listening to the music, wanting to learn more about the culture, just about Brazil in general. So yeah, I found this little video, top 10 places to visit in Brazil. I've been looking into, I want to come over, I want to see what it's saying. So I thought, let me have a little look at this. Yeah, and just get familiar maybe with some places that I want to come and see. I just want to learn more. I want to see what it's saying.
Ryan, and I want to share with you my
shout out Ryan
places
on this video
in the
here.
Incredible country of Brazil. So here's my Brazil top 10.
Let's go, bro.
Brazil is a gigantic country home to some of the world's most beautiful and diverse landscapes, from the iconic sights of Rio de Janeiro to the otherworldly sand dunes of Lençóis Maranhenses.
That just looks out of this world. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Whoa.
Brazil is full of incredible
look
places
how beautiful
to
that
explore.
looks.
Let's start this video off on the little island of Fernando de Noronha. Located in the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of northeast Brazil, Fernando de Noronha is a volcanic archipelago made up of 21 islands and islets, with only its main island that's inhabited. It was first discovered in the 1500s by Portuguese sailors, and today it's one of Brazil's most famous islands. You can reach it by flying in from...
You learn something new every day. You learn something new every day, guys. I had no idea Brazil had islands. What? I had no idea. I know Brazil's huge, but I had no idea they had islands, and this looks absolutely stunning. Why have I never heard of this before? Is this a Brazilian secret? Is this one of those like best kept secret things? Because what?
Brazil's major airports, and one thing about the island is that you need to pay a daily tax of about $90.
I'll
which
pay that
is used to aid
tax
in keeping the island in its pristine condition. My favorite feature of the island is this giant rock monolith that looks like a thumb sticking out of the landscape. It overlooks the beach, and it's just such an incredible sight.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we're going to head back to mainland Brazil to visit the Amazon rainforest. Now, if you look at the Amazon rainforest from space, you can see that it's just this massive green area in northern South America. The Amazon extends into countries such as Peru and Colombia, but 60% of the Amazon rainforest is in Brazil.
Guys, you know what? One thing about me that I don't know if I've ever explained or if you heard on any of my videos, I love nature. Yeah. I love animals. I love plants. I am really, really, really excited and gassed about doing some stuff on the Amazon. Yeah. If you guys are here for it, please let me know, because I would absolutely love to do some stuff on the Amazon, So yeah, let me know if you guys are down for that or not.
An interesting fact
I think
about
it would
the
be sick.
Amazon is that it's home to the largest collection of animals and plants in the world. From pink river dolphins to scarlet macaws, the Amazon is home to so many creatures.
Incredible.
It makes me wonder what other undiscovered animals remain hidden in the vast rainforest. If you're wanting to explore Brazil's Amazon, your starting point is probably going to be the city of Manaus. It's this massive city built right in the center of the Amazon. It was founded back in 1669, and today it's Brazil's 7th largest city and has a population over 2 million. It just blows my mind that there's a metropolis built right in the middle.
If anyone is from Manaus, let me know in the comments, yeah? Never heard of Manaus before in my life. But it's like literally you can see the Amazon on the other side of the river. That is crazy.
The rainforest. Now, Manaus is built on the Rio Negro. And if you just go east, the river converges with the Amazon River at the median of the waters. It's really interesting to see the different colors of the rivers as they mix together. Now, from Manaus, you can jump on a boat or ferry and venture to the other cities and destinations along the Amazon River. After, we're going to explore the Chapada Diamantina National Park. Located in the state of Bahia in eastern Brazil, Chapada Diamantina is this massive national park that's home to incredible landscapes. Now, one of my favorite features...
Guys, I just have to pause it there for a second. Yeah, I know Brazil is a huge, huge country, but just looking at the scale of what I'm looking at right now is incredible. Like this vast open space, it just looks stunning. I feel like England could fit into what I'm looking at probably a few times. This is mad.
Of the park is its plateaus. They remind me of the Tepui in Venezuela. Now you can get a great view of them from the Morro de Pai Ignacio. It's this fairly easy hike that takes about 15 minutes, and you'll get a magnificent view of the area. Another stunning feature of the park is the Cachoeira da Fumaça, or Smoke Falls. It's the second tallest waterfall in Brazil.
Another thing you got to learn about me today, guys. I love waterfalls. I love waterfalls. Listen, when we get to 100K and your boy starts doing traveling, yeah, because I've told you guys before, I need to quit my job so I can start hitting up all these places that we're reacting to. One of the things that I'm going to do, and I hope you guys are going to be down with this, we're going to be doing a waterfall mission. I want to go find all the best waterfalls in the world. Like, it's going to be sick. Trust me. Manifesting it now.
With a height of 340 meters, the waterfall is so tall that by the time the water reaches the bottom, it's a mist. Hence its name, Smoke Falls. Mad. Now afterwards, we're going to visit Lençóis Maranhenses. Located in the northeastern part of Brazil, Lençóis Maranhenses is not only one of the most unique landscapes in Brazil, but all of South America. It's this almost endless array of sand dunes that fill up with these Caribbean blue lagoons during the rainy season.
Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's so beautiful. It's crazy.
You may recognize this landscape from the Planet Vormir in the Avengers movie. Now, the lagoons are a great place to go kite surfing or just go swimming. Now, the best time of year to visit the dunes is from June to September.
Again, guys, let me know in the comments. Have you been here? Have you visited these dunes? What are they saying? My brain is trying to comprehend this. Like I said before, this looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It looks like this is another planet. This is crazy.
This is when the lagoons are full and the sun isn't as strong. You can explore the dunes by taking a tour on a 4x4 car, or you can also rent ATVs or go horseback riding to see the wonders of this otherworldly place. Another nearby spot in northeast Brazil with similar landscapes is Jericoacoara. Nicknamed Jerry, it's a small fishing village that is home to some more sand dunes that are surrounded by the ocean. It's known as one of the best places in Brazil to go wind or kite surfing. One thing that I thought was really interesting about Jerry is that there's not really roads in the village, just sand paths to walk through. Now afterwards, we're going to visit Chapada dos Veadeiros.
Just pause this for a second, man. Guys, Brazil is so beautiful. Like, I knew, but I didn't know. I knew, but I didn't know. You guys have got to just, please excuse my ignorance. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, like, as far as Brazil goes, I've watched a few things about Rio, about favelas, but I had no idea what the rest of Brazil was like. I had no idea. This is crazy. It's looking like one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. I can't believe this.
National Park. Now located in the Brazilian highlands in the state of Goiás, Chapada dos Veadeiros is one of Brazil's most beautiful national parks. One of my favorite features of the park is its waterfalls, and one of the best places to view them from is Mirante de Janela. It's a decent hike to get there, but you'll be able to get a view of the powerful waterfalls. Another interesting place in the park is Moon Valley. It's home to these really unique rock formations that have...
What the hell? Apologies, guys. My yeah, man. Laptop's on some bullshit. I'm gonna cut that out. Anyway, had no idea Brazil was this beautiful, man.
Waterfalls, and one of the best places to view them from is Mirante de Janela. It's a decent hike to get there, but you'd be able to get a view of the powerful waterfalls. Another interesting place in the park is Moon Valley. It's home to these really unique rock formations that have natural pools and a river that runs through it. Afterwards, we're going to head down to southern Brazil to visit Iguazu Falls. Now, after Venezuela's Angel Falls, I think Iguazu is one of the most recognizable waterfalls in all of South America. It's located right in the Brazilian and Argentina border, and it's the most powerful waterfall system.
That is epic. I'm just looking at that. I'm just looking at the scale of that. That is incredible. That is incredible. And just take it back a tiny bit because I feel like he was saying something important there. That just looks amazing.
It's located right in the Brazilian and Argentina border, and it's the most powerful waterfall system in the world. At its peak, Iguazu can have up to 300 waterfalls. The most recognizable feature of Iguazu Falls is the Devil's Throat, is this horseshoe-shaped chasm where a majority of the water goes. Now, about 20% of the falls is in Brazil, while the other 80% is in Argentina. You can visit the falls from both countries, and they both offer a unique experience and different views. There's plenty of walkways you can go on to get up close and personal with the waterfalls. I mean, I just can't believe the power of this place.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we're going to visit the Pantanal. Now, located in the state of Mato Grosso do Sul, the Pantanal is the world's largest flooded grassland. Most of it is in Brazil, but some parts extend into Bolivia and Paraguay. It reminds me a lot of the Okavango Delta in Botswana. Now, what I love about the Pantanal is the amount of wildlife that lives there. It's home to animals such as the capybara, giant anteaters, and caimans. And it's also one of the best places in the world to see jaguars as they roam the banks of the marsh. After we're going to visit the mountains and canyons of Santa Catarina. Now, located...
Guys, this is like never ending. These national parks are just... They're looking insane. I feel like when I come to Brazil, I'm going to be spending like a week there. This is looking like you need like a good month to experience everything properly. Longer? I don't know. Like, let me know, guys. How long do you think it would take to experience Brazil properly? Like, not just Rio, but all these beautiful places. Like, how long would it take to really experience this?
In southern Brazil, near Florianópolis, this area is just absolutely beautiful, and it reminds me a lot of the mountains in Africa's Drakensberg. Yeah. It's this massive area, and there's just so many beautiful lookouts, canyons, and rock formations.
Gosh.
One really scenic spot is Canyon do Esperado. It's this distinct gorge with unique rock pinnacles. Another really scenic place is Canyon do Funil, with similar landscapes. There's just so many amazing spots in these mountains. Now, while we're still on the topic of mountains, we're going to visit Pico Paraná. Now, with a height of 1,877 meters, this is the highest mountain in southern Brazil. It's made up of granite, and what's cool about the mountain is that you can summit it. The journey takes anywhere from 12 hours, and you can also camp on the way up. The place just looks spectacular, especially during sunset. Now, afterwards, we're going to visit Rio de Janeiro.
Before we get to Rio, because like I said, I know a little bit about Rio. I can't get over the landscapes. I actually cannot get over the landscapes. I'm a landscape guy. I love me some greenery, some nature. I think Brazil might have like the most beautiful mountains in the world. Like, and I can't believe like I've never taught about this in my life. This is mad. This is mad. And it's the one things I gotta say I love about the internet, you know. I love that like it's so easy for us to actually get online and learn about places that we're not familiar with. This has really not only just opened my eyes, but blown my mind. I got to shout out Ryan on this video, man. Thank you so much, bro, because you're putting together something that is sick.
Now, I was lucky enough to visit Rio de Janeiro a few years ago, and I have to say it's one of the world's most wild and vibrant cities. Now, one of the most famous places in Rio is the Christ the Redeemer. It's this massive statue that stands over 38 meters tall and sits on top of this stone pinnacle that overlooks all of Rio de Janeiro. When I was there, it was just absolutely packed with people, but I had a great time walking around and marveling at this iconic location.
That's a crazy
Another one of my favorite places was Ipanema Beach. Before visiting, this is what I imagined Brazil to be like. I mean, just such a good vibe there. I just love walking on the beach and admiring at the scenery of Rio de Janeiro. Another one of my favorite spots in Rio is this lookout called Mirante Dona Marta.
Wow.
It's just this perfect lookout that has some of the best views of the city. I went there for sunrise and got one of the most incredible views over the famous Sugarloaf Mountain. After Rio de Janeiro, we're going to explore the nearby Costa Verde. Costa Verde is this mountainous coast that stretches from Rio de Janeiro down to Sao Paulo state. Now, I think it's home to some of Brazil's best beaches and coastline. Now, one amazing place there is Ubatuba. It's home to numerous islands, crystal clear waters, and it's famous for being one of the best places to surf in Brazil. Another beautiful town on the Costa Verde is Paraty. It's this extremely well-preserved colonial town that was founded by the Portuguese in the 1600s. I just love the red roofs and Portuguese vibe of the town. It kind of reminds me of like a tropical European city. One of my favorite destinations on the Costa Verde is the island of
Hold on. That shot, that looks insane. That looks insane. Guys, this is blowing. I think Brazil might be one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. If I did, I wanted to go Brazil already. After seeing this, we're not even finished. Oh my days. Like, I want to book a ticket right now. This is mad.
Vila Bela. It's located right off the coast of South Sebastião, and it's home to colorful villages and this just absolutely striking coastline with green mountains that rise straight out of the ocean. I mean, there's just endless amounts of beautiful places on the Costa Verde. Well, anyways, that is it for my Brazil top 10. I mean, I'm barely scratching the surface of this country. There's just still so much to see, so be expecting a part 2. Let me know where your favorite place is in Brazil in the comments below. I also have a second channel called Scenic Relaxation, where
Bro. Yo. I'm in shock. I'm actually in shock. I knew Brazil was a beautiful place, but I feel like I've literally just scratched the surface with what I know about Brazil. Like, I feel like there's so much. There's so much to cover. Outside of Rio, outside of the Amazon, we've got all these beautiful places. We've got the islands, like the mountain ranges, the national parks, the waterfalls. Like, what? I had no idea. Guys, yeah, I need your help. I need your help. I'm really, really hoping that a lot of Brazilians watch this. Yeah. And you guys can guide me and steer me into just learning more about the culture. Like, please put me on to some good videos which just teach me more about Brazil, about these different places, the Amazon. Like, oh my gosh, man. I need to get over there, like, ASAP. There's just so much more. There's so much more to Brazil than the football, the food, the favelas. Like, there's so much more, man. Yeah, this is giving me a taste. It's whet my appetite, and I want more. So I'm hoping, guys, that you can really, really help me out on this one. Please help me out in the comments. But listen, if you've enjoyed this, make sure you're leaving some love. Like it, hype it, do all that good stuff. Send it to everyone you know. Post it on your TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Yeah. But most importantly, guys, if you've come this far, please make sure you're joining the family. Hit that subscribe button, man. I need to hit 100K so I could come out to Brazil and enjoy it myself. Go watch the other videos over there. And if you made it this far, you know what I'm going to say, man. I love you guys. Have a sick day, sick night. Go be a G. Boom.